Okay, so the Lions lost today, um, 34-27 or some bullshit like that. I don't remember. Or no, it was 30-34. Um, Defensively, I thought we played well. Offensively, we played okay, but we were up 10-3. We could have made it 17-3. We could have made it 24-3. Um, we got screwed by the refs on that Kenny Galladay touchdown, which should have been called a touchdown. Um, but it just proves that the Lions can't hang in the fourth quarter in crunch time against a playoff team. A lot of people say that we can. It just proved it today, but we lost the game within a minute and 47 seconds on the clock. But I kind of blame that on Daryl Bevel and Matt Patricia and Paul Pasqualoni. I blame Daryl Bevel because why the hell are you slinging the ball down the field with 3 minutes and 27 seconds in the game on like 2nd and 4? You could have just chewed up the clock there at the end of the game. We only had another like 30 some yards to go, but you slung the ball down the field for 20 yards, and then Stafford threw it in for another like 15 yards for a score. You didn't chew up enough clock at the end of the game. I also blame Paul Pasqualoni because why are you lotion? Why are you only rushing 3 on 4th and 8? Matt Patricia should have sent at least 4 guys to the defensive line because on 4th and 8, you didn't have a linebacker nowhere to be found. You didn't have a defensive lineman nowhere to be found. There should have been somebody there in the middle of the defense to stop that play. Because if there's somebody there, Patrick Mahomes there's no way he makes that first down. He misses that first down by at least a good 5 yards. He only gains probably like 3 yards on the whole play. And if you stop him there on 4th and 8, the game at that point is pretty much over. Defensive line played good. I wasn't really that impressed. I mean, by our linebacking core. I thought our corners played better than our linebacking core. Justin Coleman he was good today. He was impressive. This game was a lot closer than I expected. I expected the Lions to get blown out, considering they didn't have Slay and Edelman and Mike Daniels. But like I said about Mike Daniels, I don't even think he'd have made a difference in this game. But no, the Lions didn't get the job done today. We should have. But we didn't. I think we played well enough to win, but we just didn't get it. We just didn't get it done. Jamal Agnew wasn't really that great in the return game on punts and kickoff, but there wasn't really much there. Kansas City, I don't think maybe punted maybe like twice the whole game. Let's see, what else can I think of? Mike Ford was pretty good today. He did good. That was actually surprising. Will Harris was all right. Like I said, I didn't think the linebacking core was that great. A lot of people say that we can, like I said a few minutes ago, a lot of people say the Lions can hang with a playoff team. Today proves that we couldn't. We lost. If we would have won, yeah, I would be a believer that we can hang with a playoff team. But we lost. It proves that we can. Last week proved that we really couldn't hang with the Eagles, but we beat the Eagles. Yeah, we beat the Eagles, but basically when it come down to crunch time versus Eagles, we nearly fucking lost. Like against San Diego, we nearly lost. But like I said, we didn't get the job done today. I knew we would lose. Now we got to go to Green Bay in a couple weeks. Another game. If they have Devontae Adams, I don't expect the Lions to beat Green Bay. Is this team the same old Lions? The way I look at it, yeah, pretty much. Because our offense should be better than what it is. Our defense, yes, should be better than what it is. Yeah, there's room for improvements, but it is what it is. We lost. We lost because basically we lost this game because the defense gave it up at the end. But then again, I don't really blame the defense at the end of the game because if you go back and watch the game, Jared Davis looked like he was fucking exhausted at the end of that game. I could tell towards the end of that game he was exhausted. Like I said, I blame the loss on the defensive coordinator mostly and Daryl Breville because he didn't run some clock towards the end of the game before we scored. Another thing that pissed me off at the end of the game was the Lions called timeout with like 15 seconds left on the clock. It's like, why aren't you making KC call that timeout there at the end of the game? But it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think.